Hello everyone, this is Kelly with the Tiny Bit of This. In this series, you will see me, Mom, chalking with my daughter. She is a Couture designer. Her page is Chalking Where The Sidewalk Ends. She does have a YouTube channel. She has a Facebook and a website. So go check her out over on the Facebook group to be able to catch our lives in person. If you don't catch our lives in person, you can watch the full replay on her channel, or you can watch an edited version right here on my channel. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified next time I upload another Monday with Mom or any one of my other crafty videos.
Tonight we are going to be doing something new. So Mondays is my Mondays with Mom series. So I have my mom here with me. I'm going to turn the camera, but the light's probably going to wash her out. Oh, yep, there she is. You'll see her in a second. So Mondays with Mom is where my mom comes on and does a project. Now she has her own little thing going on with a tiny bit of this, paper crafting. She is a crafter of many trades, but paper crafting is her specialty. So she's going to bring a little variety to my channel by coming on here on Mondays and doing something a little bit different than just solely chalking. So tonight we are kind of mixing chalk and ink and paint, I guess, a little bit, and we are doing a reverse canvas. Alright, so I'm going to flip you around. And there we go. Alright, so there's Mom. There's a better shot without the light completely washing her out.
Okay.
Alright, so this is her project. We have the canvas already removed from the wood frame. So we just basically taken a framed canvas from the art store and but basically sliced around the staples to remove the canvas from the wood piece that's on the inside, and that is going to be turned into your frame. So you just take the canvas and staple it to the back side, so you have essentially a framed canvas. It just gives it a totally different look than the normal wrapped canvases. And who knew what kind of beautiful wood is underneath those canvases? I mean, some of them are really, really cool looking. Some are a little bit more plain. You never really know until you take the canvas off. So we are just starting out by painting the wood. Mom is using a Tuscan Teal by Apple Barrel. It's just a basic acrylic paint.
Later I will. I just don't want to take too much time doing the painting part. Yes.
Take them? Say, did you want me to take them?
Yeah.
You know, okay. You're going to need them again.
I'm just going to set that aside to dry a little. And I'm going to pull my stamping board over. I'm going to stamp on my canvas a background. And the background I'm using is from Brutus Monroe.
Does it have a name?
It does.
Is that it? What are called?
Yep, watercolor background.
Very basic.
Yes.
Call it what it is.
I'm going to use Ranger's Distress Oxide inks, one in Seedless Preserves and the other one in Peacock Feathers. I'm going to give a little bit of a bounce. I'm going to do a little bit of test on the paper that I have here first.
So are you doing one color and then a second color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of not going to look like anything. It doesn't look like anything for sure. The other day I did this and I had to do it like several times. This is what I like about using this stamp board. Although when using this background, I don't think it really matters if you get all the detail because it's a background. So it really doesn't matter what you miss.
So the stamp board is like a two-piece hinged thing where the stamp sticks to the one side. That way, if you have to re-stamp, you make sure you know that you're getting your stamp right back down into the spot where you initially put it the first time. But with a background stamp like this, it probably doesn't matter as much.
Someone's texting me. It's not giving a good impression in the center, see? So I'm hoping that I don't have this problem with the actual canvas, but we'll see. Hopefully not. So I'm going to try this with this on here for the canvas. It gives it a little bit more cushion. We need this to be center, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Literally nothing. So were you just trying to get like your positioning there?
Yes, I was just positioning it. I was just positioning it. I don't know if anybody else uses one of these stamps things. I have a love-hate relationship with it.
It seems good in theory, but it seems like you can't push your stamp down as well.
Oh. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. I mean, the words are going to be in the middle, so you don't really need as much in the middle.
This is just a background stamp. It's not going to be, you know.
There's more color. If anybody's jumping on and wants to just drop a comment and say hi, my numbers keep bobbling up and down, but I'm not really sure what is actually the consistent amount of people watching. Candy says she has a small one and love-hate also.
I don't know what it is about it, but it's... I like the fact that you can keep going back down if you don't have a good impression. So my thought was to turn it.
Okay.
The stamp to give a little more.
Yeah.
But yet,
more dimension.
on certain stamps, I can't get in areas. Regardless. Doesn't matter what I do. So I'm not really sure what the problem is, but
I maybe a little bit more teal.
I make it work. I did get ink in my ink, but that will wipe right off. In case anybody is a stamper, just take a baby wipe.
I feel like I hear Baby Shark through the video.
You do. Charlotte is watching her videos.
My teenage daughter is downstairs babysitting
cool.
my niece.
What do you think?
I like it.
Okay.
So there's our background. My daughter Ava is downstairs babysitting my niece, and we have her on the camera up here, and all I hear is Baby Shark. Baby Shark, doo 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 doo. Baby Shark, doo 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 doo. Yeah, I'm gonna have it in my head. Candy said, I didn't know to use a baby wipe, thanks.
Yeah, actually, I'll just show you.
Mom literally has a container of baby wipes strapped to her trash can next to her craft desk. She uses them for everything.
See?
Yeah. Do we need the heat gun to speed up the drying on that ink? take it off
You
on the
can
side.
if you want to. I don't think it will need it, but you can do it.
Well, mainly because of the transfer. Okay.
I didn't get my wipes that are strapped to the trash can. Easier to pull out of the pack.
Probably. Let's see what it looks like again. A little more close up.
The only thing I can't find a good product to actually get it off my fingers. This is the transfer we're going to actually put, sorry, sideways, on the canvas.
And I just realized I didn't even get you my little toolkit with all the Couture stuff. Alright, so now for the fun stuff. The actual Couture.
Okay, now this is our fuzzing cloth. Move it out.
Okay. Now that we can see again. Alright, so our fuzzing cloth is a two-sided, it is bigger. I always have it folded in half, but on this side it is, what's it called? Microfiber. This is really good for like cleaning off your boards, buffing out wax and all of that. The other side is the terry cloth. So this is the side that we use for fuzzing the transfers. So again, the transfers are silk screen adhesive transfers. You do want to fuzz them though, so that they do not stick too much to whatever it is that you are chalking on. Like, you want it to stick, but you also want it to come off when you're ready for it to come off without stretching too much and without like pulling up anything that, you know, is part of whatever it is that you're chalking on. Not necessarily like chalkboards or whatever, but like painted surfaces. It could pull up some of the paint and all that. So you want to actually put some fuzz onto the sticky part of the transfer so that it comes off easier. So I'm just going to put that down on the fuzzing cloth, and you just want to kind of put it down, lift it up, put it down, lift it up a couple times. The harder your surface is, or smoother I guess you could say, like glass and metal, those you want to really, really fuzz. If you're working on fabrics, you don't want to fuzz as much because you kind of need a little bit more of that stickiness so that it doesn't leak through.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't have any fuzz in where the actual what is that, screen is, in between all the letters is a screen. You want to make sure there's no fuzz, and we always check for Maya hair. That's my dog, and I have Maya hair
On the B? Oh,
on the S.
there's one on the S. Hold on. And there's one on the B.
Yep, Maya hair is everywhere.
So you want fuzz on the transfer, but you do not want pet hair. Not that it matters if it's on the sticky part. You just don't want anything that's going to go completely across your screen.
Okay, so then we're going to lay it down to where we want it to be.
Kind of get it centered as much as possible.
I don't know how centered I am from front, top to
Top to
bottom.
bottom, you look fine. I was about to say, I can't quite see side to side, but top to bottom, you look good. And then you want to smooth out all your air bubbles. So you want to make sure that mainly around your screen area that you don't have any air bubbles, that it's pushed down as much as possible, especially when working with more porous.
Hear
Hear
it?
that? You can hear the air bubbles being squeezed out. When you're working with something that is more porous, like
Wow.
wood or fabric, you definitely want to make sure all your air bubbles are squeezed out, because there's more room for the chalk to kind of seep underneath of the stencil or the transfer with surfaces like that than there would be with chalkboards. I always find it, I feel like if I go one way and then the opposite way, I'm actually creating more.
So you want me to stay
Yeah,
in
I
one
would just
direction?
just try to go in one direction, or at least for me, I always feel like I got them all out, and then I go the opposite way and I make more.
Now, which way did you say was harder? Like this way or this way?
The other way. Yeah, our squeegees seem to have a stiffer direction when you pull on them. I don't know why. You would think this is the squeegee, so it's branded with Couture, and it's got like a slant this way. So you would think you would use it this way, right? Like across your surface this way.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
This way. I feel like I get a stiffer pull if I go the opposite way. I don't know why. Could just be in my head. Can you not get that open?
Oh my gosh.
So we are using the Chalkology paste in white. You want me to stir it? Okay. We are using the Chalkology paste in bright white. And you want to stir it to a yogurt-like consistency, or pancake batter, or I heard somebody say something different the other day that I hadn't heard before. But you just want it to be not too thick so it doesn't dry out too quickly, and not too watery, especially when working on canvas materials and stuff like that, that it'll actually seep out underneath. So kind of just want it to like ribbon off your spatula like that. So that feels good. I'm going to spread it around your stencil. You want to kind of keep it a little bit thicker when you're putting it on. You don't want to spread it out too much. At all. Wah, wah, wah. Pull it up.
Fail. Well, I was going to...
Yeah, leave it right there. Like, leave it sticking to the bottom and just lay it flat. Nope, lay it back towards you. Like, lay it like that, yeah. Alright, grab the phone.
Okay, so...
Grab the
Hold
phone.
on. Look at it. Yep.
I know, I want to come around so I can get a better look at what's going on with it.
So maybe...
I mean, it definitely works on canvas. I've done it on canvas. I've just
yeah,
never
yeah.
done it with ink on the bottom. No, you know what? It's there.
Be thicker?
No,
No.
it's there. I think it needs to not be white.
The paste.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Can we put this down and go over it? Or you would want to clean that?
I don't want to clean it per se because I don't want to lose the good positioning that we have. So I'm just going to wipe the paste out of where the stencil marks are. So, Mom, why don't you see what color? There's a dark purple in there. There's a dark blue, although you have the frame blue, maybe purple. Alright, I'm trying to make sure that we get pretty much right where we were. We're as close as possible. And getting that good
Probably not going
seal.
You bet this will look. Oh, this is such. Oh my god, let me see this color. This color is gorgeous.
Alright, so this is a brand new jar.
Ready.
They look kind of wonky when you first open them. Can you guys see that? Like they look really blobby. Don't panic!
No.
Hey, this one just doesn't want to work. Pull it up all the way. It could be that it's just not dry enough underneath, so the paste is just not getting.
I still think it is.
It will work. We will make it work. We'll just have to let it sit, let it dry, and then just go over it one more time. That's the beauty of it. You just keep going till you make it work.
Okay.